Meanwhile, Lu Ruyan comes crawling to my feet on her hands and knees. Her face is a mess of tears and desperation. She clings to my leg for dear life. Limo, I was wrong. I was blind back then. Just give me one more chance. Can't we just go back to how we were? I coldly pull my leg away, my eyes devoid of even a hint of warmth. Get lost. My voice sends her reeling back. She slumps to the ground, sobbing uncontrollably, too terrified to even try approaching me again. I look indifferently at the people before me. These envoys from the elite families who think they're so high and mighty. Usually, they lord over this wasteland, holding the power of life and death over ordinary people. But now, they're like a pack of hunting dogs wagging their tails for scraps, crowding around me. The envoy from the Zhao family, rulers of the East District, steps forward first. He holds out a chest overflowing with high-grade spirit cores, his face masked in a sycophantic smile. Mr. Lin, if you join the Zhao family, half of the East District will be yours to command. The representative from the Chu family in the West District won't be outdone. He shoves the Zhao envoy aside. The Chu family is willing to name you our supreme elder. The entire family's resources are yours to use as you please. Lin Qingsui stands quietly behind me, watching these untouchable power players bow their heads to me. I don't even spare a single glance at their so-called treasures. I have zero interest in your families. Don't annoy me. With that, I turned and left. I turned around, ready to lead Lin Qingsui from these ruins. The Zhao clan envoy's expression instantly turned hideously dark. He was used to looking down on everyone from his high horse. No one had ever dared to disrespect the Zhao clan like this before. Limu, don't choose the hard way over the easy one. Don't think that just because you drove off a single evil spirit, you can suddenly act like you own the streets of Longcheng. Our Zhao clan is backed by 3 legendary ancestors. If you cross us, you won't be able to take a single step in this entire city. I came to a halt. Tilting my head slightly, I shot him a cold, piercing glare. Are you threatening me? Thinking I was intimidated, the Zhao envoy immediately reverted to his arrogant, insufferable self. It's just the truth. If you back down right now and come back to the Zhao clan with me, I might find it in my heart to be merciful and put in a good word for you with the ancestors. Before he could even finish his sentence, I flicked a thought toward him. A burst of invisible energy slammed into his chest. He flew backward like a kite with a snapped string, soaring through the air, before crashing heavily into a derelict building. The envoys from the other families all gasped in collective terror, stumbling backward in retreat. I walked up to the arrogant Zhao envoy, looking down on him with pure disdain. Go back and tell your people. If those so-called legendary ancestors piss me off, I won't hesitate to wipe the Zhao clan off the face of this earth. The bystanders didn't even dare to breathe. They could only watch in silence as I led Lin Qingsui away. Over the next few days, I took Lin Qingshu with me, as we continuously hunted evil spirits throughout the ruins of Longcheng. Every single battle allowed me to gain better control over the 4 divine powers surging within me, making my mastery even more fluid. I discovered that as long as I defeated high-tier spirits, I could absorb the unique energy they released upon death. This energy could be used to nourish the primal chaos spear deep within my consciousness. With my help, Lin Qingshui's angelic abilities began to gradually recover, eventually even ascending to the epic rank. Her healing powers and light-based spells became an excellent support system during my battles. But the peace didn't last long. The Zhao clan clearly couldn't swallow the insult. They put out a warrant for my arrest across the entire Eastern District. They even put a massive bounty on my head. 10 high-tier spirit cores for anyone who could give up my location. In this resource-starved wasteland, 10 high-tier cores were enough to drive anyone into a frenzy. Just as we finished clearing out an evil spirit nest in a deserted hospital, the entire building began to shake violently. It felt like the air was being sucked out of the room, and an incredibly oppressive weight settled over us. Just as we prepared to break out, a black barrier descended from the sky, completely sealing off the entire block. Un ancien massive formation slowly shimmered into existence beneath our feet. I frowned slightly. I could feel a powerful suppression coming from the array, constantly draining the stamina of every living thing trapped inside. Savior, this is the Zhao clan's 9-nether soul-locking array. Rumor has it that even legendary powerhouses will have their strength completely drained if they're caught in it. A burst of maniacal laughter echoed from beyond the barrier. The great elder of the Zhao clan appeared at the edge of the array, flanked by dozens of elite family members. He looked at me coldly, his eyes burning with pure greed. Limu, you are indeed strong, but you are far too arrogant. This 9-nether soul-locking array was laid down by our Zhao clan ancestors at a massive cost. This is an inescapable net, a trap from the heavens and the earth. There is no escape for you today. Hand over your power and inheritance like a good boy, and I might just show you some leniency. I looked at the gloating members of the Zhao clan, a flash of cold mockery crossing my eyes. So, This is how you prestigious families operate? Using such pathetic, underhanded tactics behind the scenes? The great elder of the Zhao clan let out a sneering laugh. To the victor go the spoils, and the loser, well, they're just history. In this world, power is the only eternal truth. Once I've stripped away your will to fight, I'm going to seize that little girl with the angel ability. She'll make for a fine asset after some proper cultivation. I'm done wasting my breath on him. The Saiyan blood in my veins begins to boil instantly. A brilliant, golden blue aura erupts from me like a violent volcanic explosion. The sheer force of this energy surge causes the formation beneath my feet to groan and shatter under the unbearable pressure. The great elder of the Zhao family turns pale, his expression twisting. He desperately channels the formation's power, trying to suppress me. But at that moment, I'm bathed in the Red Army's light of creation. This is the power that forged the heavens and the earth. It renders the formation's restraints completely useless. With a flick of my wrist, I summon the golden dragon sword. Black lightning of pure destruction coils around the blade. "Break for me!" I roar, swinging the blade. A terrifying wave of sword chi, carrying the roar of dragons and the crash of thunder, slashes through the very fabric of space. That formation, the one they claimed could trap even a legend rank, is torn to shreds like wet paper. The black barrier collapses in an instant. The violent backlash of energy sends the surrounding Zhao family elites flying. The great elder hits the ground hard, his eyes wide with a mix of disbelief and sheer terror. This is impossible. Just what kind of monster are you? I walk toward him, step by steady step. The golden dragon sword in my hand gleams with a lethal, cold light. I told you, if you pissed me off, I'd make sure the Zhao family was wiped off the face of the earth. He scrambles backward in a panic, attempting a desperate counterattack with his abilities. But I shut him down with a single kick that shatters his dantian. His power vanishes into nothingness. I decide to head straight for the Zhao family's headquarters. It's time to pull this thread out by the roots. Lin Qingshui follows closely behind me. There's no fear in her eyes, only absolute, unwavering trust in me. We track the retreating remnants of the Zhao forces, all the way to the heart of the Eastern District. What was once a lavish private estate has been transformed by the Zhao family into an impregnable fortress. The perimeter is bristling with specialized defense towers. But against my golden dragon sword, these defenses might as well be made of glass. I move through the compound like a ghost, systematically dismantling their lines. Those elite Zhao guards, who used to look down on everyone from their high perches, can do nothing now but tremble under the weight of my pressure. I kick open the doors to the main manor. Surprisingly, it's silent inside. The hall is completely empty, saturated with a strange, dark energy. Following the scent of that malice, I find a hidden iron door leading underground. I cleave the door open with a single strike, revealing a massive subterranean plaza. At the center of the square, a sinister black totem has been etched into the ground. Right then, I spot the head of the Zhao family, standing in the middle of that totem. His body is undergoing a forced fusion with a horrific, epic rank evil spirit. It's a gruesome sight. Amidst a violent vortex of energy, he's devouring every drop of spiritual essence from the environment and forging it into his own twisted power. The mutated head of the Zhao family has transformed into something barely human. His skin is covered in rigid black scales, and his frame has ballooned to several times its original size. In his grip, he wields a grotesque, massive blade forged from condensed dark energy. Once the fusion is complete, he locks his blood-red eyes onto me. "Lin Mo, you're the one who pushed me to this. To destroy you, I forcibly absorbed the very essence of this wraith. I've transcended the limits of the legend rank. I've reached the realm of a half-step myth. I'm going to make you pay in blood." His voice sounds like grinding metal, fueled by nothing but pure insanity. He lunges off the ground, his massive body moving with an impossible, explosive speed. That giant blade screams through the air as it comes crashing down toward me. I let out a cold snort. I don't back down an inch. I charge straight into the collision. The golden war armor of the ancestral dragon envelops my body, radiating a supreme and absolute majesty. The massive blade slammed violently against my battle armor. A shower of blinding sparks exploded between us, but I didn't even flinch. The physical defense granted to me by the Red Army is nothing short of indestructible. A flicker of pure shock crossed the Zhao family head's eyes. He clearly didn't expect that a strike with every ounce of his power wouldn't even leave a scratch. My turn. I channeled the full surge of my Saiyan aura into my right fist. The sheer pressure of the punch compressed the air, triggering a violent, deafening sonic boom. I smashed my fist directly into his defensive shield. Asterisk crack. Asterisk. His hardened barrier shattered under my raw strength. He let out a pained howl, his massive frame stumbling back uncontrollably. But I wasn't about to give him a moment to breathe. I summoned the Chaos Spear from the depths of my sea of consciousness. A faint, violet-black shimmer flickered at the tip of the blade. This divine weapon, imbued with the ultimate will of destruction, was the perfect tool for dealing with a half-human, half-ghost freak like him. In a flash of movement, I appeared directly above him. The Chaos Spear transformed into a bolt of black lightning, piercing straight through his energy core. The violet-black power of annihilation instantly erupted inside his body. The lingering consciousness of that epic-grade evil spirit within him let out a desperate final shriek, before being completely purified into nothingness. The Zhao family head's hulking body shriveled up like a punctured balloon, stripped of all its stolen power. He collapsed limply to the ground, falling into a deep, permanent coma. The Zhao family, the once unrivaled overlords of the Eastern District, had reached their end at my hands. I retracted the Godslayer spear, calming the restless blood surging through my veins, just as I was about to take Lin Xingsu with me. To scavenge the resources from the Zhao family vault, a crisp sound of clapping echoed from the shadows of the underground plaza. A mysterious figure draped in a golden cloak slowly stepped forward. His aura was even more unfathomable than the monster I had just faced. The stranger showed no signs of hostility. Instead, he looked me over with genuine interest. Brilliant. Truly brilliant. I never expected this remote dragon city to give birth to an existence like you, someone who breaks the very rules of the world. I tightened my grip on the golden dragon sword, my gaze cold as I faced him. And just who the hell are you? The mysterious man gave a thin smile and pulled back his hood, revealing a face of striking, unnatural beauty.
Follow, like, comment, and share for part 4.